What happens when undercover boss finds his own family member working in a low-wage job? Let's dive to see. Damon Clark was known as a strong, kind, and honest man. He built his company from the ground up. Every day, he worked hard to make sure his employees felt respected and valued. Yet, despite his success, he sometimes wondered if he truly understood the everyday struggles of those who worked for him. One day, Damon decided to learn more by going undercover in one of his company's small stores. He put on a simple uniform and stepped into a world very different from his usual boardroom. Damon was careful to act like any other worker, eager to see life through their eyes. As he worked on the floor, stocking shelves and helping customers, he began to notice the quiet determination in every face around him. Among these faces was a man named Trevor Reed. Trevor worked with a gentle smile and a firm belief that each day brought a new chance to do better. His calm, steady nature was hard to miss. Day after day, Trevor arrived early and stayed late, never losing his kind manner, even when his eyes looked tired. His quiet strength and warm words, like every day is a chance to start over, touched everyone who spoke with him. After several days, as Damon listened and learned, a sudden shock hit him like a wave. Trevor was not just any worker, he was his own nephew. Damon's heart pounded with both surprise and sadness. He remembered family gatherings where Trevor had shared simple joys and heartfelt dreams. Damon had never imagined that his own kin would be facing such hard times, working long hours for little pay. This was the first twist of fate. Damon now saw that the struggles of his employees were not distant stories, but lived experiences that affected those closest to him. He began to wonder how many more hidden truths lay beneath the surface of his successful company. Determined to learn more, Damon continued his work among the team. One chilly evening, a major challenge arose. A large order needed to be fulfilled at the store, and the staff was exhausted from days of hard work. The pressure grew, and many workers began to feel overwhelmed. It was at that moment that Trevor stepped up. With calm determination and a kind voice, he led his colleagues through the chaos. He made sure everyone had a task, offering support and encouragement with every step. The way Trevor handled the crisis left Damon in awe. In that busy night, amidst the clamor of work and tired voices, Damon saw the heart of a true leader. This was the second twist. Damon realized that the man he had known as a quiet worker was a beacon of hope and strength. In Trevor's actions, Damon saw that even in the simplest of jobs, there could lie courage and a desire for change. Here was a man who had faced his own struggles and instead of giving up, chose to lift others up. The next day, with the crisis behind them, Damon decided it was time to reveal his true self. He gathered the entire team in the small break room. Standing before them, he spoke with a voice full of warmth and sincerity. "I am Damon Clark, and I have been working with you side by side. I have seen your hard work, your pain, and your dreams. Today, I stand before you not as a boss, but as someone who believes that every one of you deserves respect and fair treatment." Damon's eyes moved slowly over the room until they rested on Trevor. "Trevor Reed," he said softly, "I did not know you were here. I have seen the strength you show every day. I am proud of you, and I am sorry that you have had to face hardships alone." The room fell silent. Trevor's eyes filled with tears, not of sorrow, but of a deep, long-hidden relief. In that moment, his struggles were seen, and his heart was honored. In the days that followed, Damon made sweeping changes. He raised wages, improved work conditions, and set up a system where every worker could grow and learn. Damon listened to each voice and promised that no one would ever be left behind again. His actions rippled throughout the company, creating a new sense of hope and community. Later that week, in a quiet moment after work, Damon sat down with Trevor behind the store. They talked for a long time about life and the challenges they both had faced. Trevor said in a soft voice, "I always believed I was doing what I had to do, even when life seemed too heavy to bear." Damon replied, "I lost sight of what truly matters, but today you have reminded me that true strength comes from the heart. I promise to use my power to make things right." Their conversation was a turning point. Damon learned that the truth often lies hidden in the simplest corners of life. The shock of finding a family member working hard in silence led him to discover a deeper purpose. Trevor, a humble worker, had shown him that every person holds a spark of greatness, no matter their job. Damon's story spread quietly through the company. His willingness to change and the love he showed for his people inspired many others. Workers from other branches began to speak up, sharing their own struggles and hopes. Slowly, the company transformed into a place where everyone felt seen, heard, and valued. The story of Damon and Trevor reminds us that real change starts from within. It shows us that when we look beyond our titles and wealth, we can find the true treasures of life: hope, love, and the strength to overcome even the hardest challenges. As Damon often said to himself, in every act of kindness, there is a promise of a better tomorrow. In the end, the Undercover journey revealed more than just hidden struggles. It uncovered the truth of family bonds, the power of simple acts of courage, and the importance of caring for one another. Damon and Trevor's story is a lesson in humility and strength, a reminder that every person's story matters. That's the story, friends. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a pleasure sharing it with you all. Don't forget to comment below and let me know where you're watching from. It's always fun to see the global reach of these stories. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button for more amazing stories, tips, and tricks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. If you'd like to show some extra love, tap the 3 dots near the share button and send a super thanks.